Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 7 of the Feudalistic Terran Empire. I'm Icon, and we're going to wage some war against the space folks in this episode, and let's see how things will develop. I've changed my strategies a tiny little bit in the last, between this and the last session. I've configured my spies in a way that they just do this. They steal technology from other people because that's by far one of the most important things in the early game your spies can do. I can highly recommend it. I learned out of this strategy a lot. It's not my own. I got this recommended by another player while I was streaming. So go for it. It's awesome. Offer operations map sharing to Hakonish group. Why should I bother? No. We're evil, mean human empire people. I don't know. No incoming enemy fleet detected. Oh, so Nultra. Do we have anything at Nultra? Is anybody on its way to Nultra? It's been a couple of days since I've been here the last time. Yeah, so we have 2 fleets moving to the Nultra mining station. Wonderful. Okay. And we got 2 offensive fleets moving towards home system of the books. It's time. They're bothering me so freaking long by now. I'm done with them. I don't know what we can do though. For real, I mean. We're not exactly at the point where I'm able to do much against them. So let's see, there's so few planets that are worth being colonized by us. It's a shame. But on the other hand, not expanding your empire too much in the early game has one massive benefit. You don't have those expansionistic costs. The fleet power here at this point of the game is quite ridiculous in a good way. And therefore, it's a double-edged sword. I'm afraid that I will fall off the science table one day if I keep going like that for too long. That's one thing I'm massively worried about. So, there we go. Why am I losing so much? Because they destroyed the Nultra station, I'm pretty sure that we must have lost Nultra. We've researched deep space damage control. Awesome. Offer a non-aggression treaty to Andu Confederation. The Andu Confederation are those measly Democrats, aren't they? Or Republicans? I don't remember anymore. Let's check it out. They are Democrats, but honestly, I'll take it for now. I know it's a costly thing, but I personally think it's totally worth it out of one simple reason. I don't want to be bothered hammering around with Boscarans while there's humans behind me that are potentially either allies or enemies. I don't like that, so we're going to make them more allies for sure. So their fleet power is a little bit higher. No, it's not even higher than ours. And let's see. Yeah, the second attack fleet is now rushing in too. I've got 2 fleets that were assigned to that. So what do we have here? Yeah, we're being attacked, but that's totally fine. All right, let's keep destroying. That's what you got, man. They declared war so often on us, they just pay the price now. 2 of our fleets are now attacking the spaceport of the Boscarans. This will be a pretty big setup for them once we've destroyed that. And fleet power-wise, they shouldn't stand a chance there. I mean... there's... they're mopping up our first fleet here, I see. Maybe I should have synchronized those attacks more, huh? The Hakonish group, no thanks. That's a bad... Darn technocracy. Who are the Akdarian? Yeah, game. Did you know that I'm actually already What's with that? Dethanoni 1. Yeah, we're just going to do this. Operations map sharing. Yeah. I don't care. These guys are cool. They're feudalists, just like us. So, they're cool. Okay, so the first of our fleets is rushing back now. Oh, what a tragedy. But the second fleet is just going in there. Okay. I didn't expect it to go like that, but... Oh, they offered to end the war. Cutesy. Well... Not right now. I want to see if we can't destroy their spaceport for good. I hope I won't regret this choice too hard. I'm a little bit greedy right now, I'm well aware of that, but... we gotta make an example out of this. Can't let those stinking space bugs shove us around like that. Yogame. Where's Yogame? Where do you guys want me to send it there? They got a mining station in my own territory. Woo! What a move. Bold move. So we're falling back yet again? Okay, it seems like they got their entire fleet there on that system. Okay. So we're now stealing tech from our enemy. That's just what I wanted to see there. Okay, so it looks like we're not realistically able to do anything against them. That sucks. Free trade agreement with the Human Empire. Not that happy about it, but, you know, it'll bring us money. And considering that they got this democracy stance, this is one big advantage. They'll most likely never gonna incite war against us. So, guys, how about ending the war, huh? Peace. They'll probably reject this deal. Yeah, whatever. No, not. Now let's bob away a little bit. We made this war to make some war, so it's fine by me. Or frigate is under attack by an automated Are we fine with that, or are we getting mocked up by that? So, it doesn't really show me the enemy's strength. That's sad. Omgal Enclave. Oof, Mortalin. Dang. Zaldix. Yeah, why not? Who are the Mortalin? Space platypus, basically. They are half mammal, half reptilian, so you get the idea. Yeah, so we're getting our faces bashed in here at the Mortalin homeworld, but colony conquered. We got the Dethanoni system. That's a big chunk of money we have to pay for now, but it's a pretty good planet for us in the long run. And incoming enemy fleet. We shouldn't be too surprised about the fact that they are trying to defend their homeworld. So, colony rebelling. I'm quite happy that we annexed this part here. Subjugator of Voodoo has been taken over. The attack of that home system there really did not pay off at all for us. I mean, the AI sent an attack against really massive odds that are against us. But we have put down a rebellion. Great. But, you know. Let's see how much damage we actually can do. Meanwhile, we're just going to steal tech from these guys. And if I see that correctly, we're just exchanging blows. We're basically destroying each other. while we're pretty much on even ground. They are as strong as we are in that regard. So, here goes reinforcements. I don't think we're gonna make it, though. Our mission has been exposed. Okay. No, I don't want to share technologies with the other alien empires. Thank you. And, I think it's about time that we should just retreat our ships there. We're losing victory points. Like crazy. So, what I learn out of this, because it's always about learning for me, I'm never gonna be leaving the control over my fleets to the AI like that again, because it's just bull. The AI does do so terrible decisions, and it doesn't react at what the AI does for real, that I'll just never do that again. Every bigger raid or whatever is going to be manually controlled by me, because nothing else does really make sense. We basically just gave away victory points here for nothing. Victory points and valuable ships. I just lost 5,000 military ship strength for nothing, and why should I? Next time we're going to do that manually. It's better. But I had to give the AI a chance, you know. Propose the Andu. They should give me gifts, not around. Yikes! The Garn technocracy is looking pretty dangerous to me. Damn. Filthy Abdarians. Where are they actually? So now since we're done with that war, where's the Andarian? So we got a neutral. We're going to undermine them. Gotta leave it like that. I remember correctly, undertake a complete array of espionage and sabotage missions. Exactly. So that's what we're up. So, I mean, these guys are really good sources for technology, so we should use that. On the other hand, though, we're now a little bit crippled by the acquisition of Dethanoni. Let's do the planetary thing there. Xenux Commonwealth. Oh, we got Space Cats here too. So, they are displeased with us. They are a monarchy. I'd say we're gonna befriend with them. The automated research station at Dethanoni. Shouldn't we just blow that thing up? Great, I think. But not sure if I can do that that easily. Research project, basic medical systems. No thanks, guys. I'll just steal that from you. Way easier. Ryluth Collective has declared war on the Omgal. Ryluth Collective? It's the other party of space bugs. These guys keep me on my toes. That's really disgusting, but we can't change it. We only got 13 exploration ships. No, I don't give those guys money. AI, please. I really wonder why the AI is always running like that. So that's 15. I'll make that 18. Right? 18 exploration ships. There's always so much to discover, even in areas that you consider already discovered. So how's my construction ship? 5 of them. Let's build another 6th one. I want to spread out. Since I don't have that many colonies, I want to have at least the option to build a lot of stations and all. Yay, we're stealing tech. It's very, very helpful to steal tech from your neighboring enemies. Just hope we're not going too broke here by what we're doing. Well. But as far as I'm concerned, the private ships we're constructing should be they should outweigh the investments, and at some point Dethanoni should turn into a profitable colony. They offered us a trade deal Leave me alone, dude. Not interested. We have captured Javar Key, trying to steal information about ion weapons. How dare you, space bugs. No, I'm not gifting technology to these guys. Go away. It's not how we roll. I still wonder what monitoring stations are actually good for. If somebody knows, please let me know in the comments. I've been struggling to find out. So, investigate stuff at the Antares system. Yeah, sure. I'm sending my investigational troops over to the Boscaras. They surely won't think anything wrong about this after we've just ended the war. How could they? They're used to our military ships and their environment, I guess. But no, AI. No, we're not going. Brilliant idea, but no. Zaldix. What do we know about the Zaldix system? Not much. Independent colony of Zekarans in the Farus system. That's far out. Who are the Sekuran? Strikingly attractive green-skinned human race. Starfighters. Thanks, Omgal Enclave. I love it. Alright, mining station out there. Yeah, why not? I don't care, you know. Does this Netcat really... I can't even pronounce that without feeling like I'm insulting somebody. Wow, these guys have some sick names. And they are my buddies. Alright, there's the Gravelax situation there. How bad is it? Give me fleet strength. 542. We're going to be... Oh, it's an exploration ship. Foreign mission against us. Who's surprised about that? Certainly not me. No, we're not giving those guys anything. And no, we're not going to attack the stuff in there and the Boscara space. They can deal with their space monsters all on their own. Alright, yeah, but this is something we're going to tackle now. Space monsters in my own borders or borders to be. That's something I like. Shock forces research. Hell yeah, we can now invade stuff better. I really am considering destroying these guys at some point, but it ain't that easy as it seems. Ooh, what's that? Refuel at Beacon's mining station. Yuck. That should be nice. What can we do about that? Queuing an attack might is just going for another war. But as soon as we have some more, and I know these bugs, they'll just declare war on us a moment later. So the next time we got some war, I'm going to grab the Bacinus system. Good idea. Probably should go for a Jomos as well. Just blast out all those little things they got. Yedagun guilds. Start another, yes. Okay, so at least it seems like we're the second strongest economy in the galaxy. A good start, I'd say, but beyond that, I'm quite scared. The T-Can, space rats. You don't need to know more about them, except for space rats. I know I'm simplifying things a bit, but with a game that complicated, some simplification doesn't hurt. So, yeah, why don't I give the Andu Confederation my last t-shirt as well? They seem to be buddies. Declare war on the Great Antares. I have no thanks. I just want to consolidate my empire right now. We've got so many glaring issues right now. Speaking about glaring issues, I want to have some advancement in the technology sector. Structured research is a real good thing. We have focused into military tech now really long enough. 4.8 years to research structured research. There we go. But this will enable me to build a science academy, and that's just so much worth it. And the other thing that's been bothering me, I want to research fast mining as well. Oh, I did already. Just misinterpreted Okay, I was just thinking we haven't had that yet. So multi-team exploration, more survey levels. Yes, please. These things are so important, but oof, 7.8 years. Jeez, that's costly. But that's okay. That's technology well worth it. Because everything else we can pretty much steal. Oh, no, we will steal from the other Xenos. So I think by now it's way more important to go for those high-tech things on your own and leave those low-tech projects to your spies. At least that's what felt pretty successful for me in my last run. We'll see about that. I mean, this run is a lot about experimentation and learning the game still, so good. The Andu Confederation has declared war on the Omgal Enclave. Yeah, I love it. My fellow humans are doing war as well. Okay, so next 5 years, we're busy with that. But I'm okay with that. I'm certainly okay with that. Yeah, take down the Gravelax, by all means. Okay. So. We don't have too many planets that are worth colonizing. It's a shame. I'm really considering to research that continental colonization technology. Yeah, let's put that onto the tab. Usually I don't do these technologies because usually it's really not worth it to rush these. But right now, -5 colonization quality threshold. We got so many continental worlds that would be pretty neat, or at least worth colonizing, if we'd had 5 points more of habitability on them. So that's an idea that I've got. So these guys here, we're going to try and get them into our empire because you know they seem to be human-like. So they belong into our empire. Okay, we're also quite rich. That's good. Economy is slowly swinging back under control. Hey, thank you guys. That's what I'm talking about, those spies. If you configure them like I did right now, they carry home so effing much technology. I really misplayed that at the beginning of the series, so it's worth it to do that right from the get-go. Even if you only know pirates, because you can actually steal technology from those pirates as well. They are much behaving like a other space empire, so go for it. It's totally worth it. So Wraithal 4. Where's this Wraithal 4? Ah, back there. Yes, please. Yasur, yeah. I like grabbing all those gas giants. I mean, sure, it's pretty crappy when these far out mining stations get raided, but whatever. I personally always like to think that this is also a really nice opportunity to drag the war somewhere controllable, because the AI will ultimately attack you at your remote stations. That's where it can slap them and get some cheap war points. At least that's what I like to think. Alright, but beyond that, we're clapping all those space monsters into oblivion. That's a good thing, I'd say. I'm really struggling right now not to build more military ship strength. I don't do this because I finally want a positive income. Mostly because of one reason. I'll show you. Unknown system map, no thank you. Keenus, why not? When you check out here your funding levels, the excess income is flowing into colony growth and research. If you don't have any excess, your colony growth and your research will always be a little bit slower. That's why a positive income is quite important as far as I've understood things. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but to me it looks like I will always have kind of stunted science effort as long as my cash flow is negative, because, you know, we don't have too many excess resources we can put into important things like colony development and technology development. And right now, I got the feeling as if the technological development is extremely important for us, because otherwise we are pretty bad off at research, at colonizing new worlds. I mean, enslaving other Xenos and using these for myself is one way, but for role-playing purposes, I feel like these guys, they would only colonize continental worlds. That's, humans first. Humans are the best, so why bother with oceanic or don't even know what that planet is. Ah, sandy deserts. I don't see humans colonizing that as a priority, Why should they? So let's check out our funding. I see. Well, also, income minus 46. Okay. Percentage of your income that is left unspent, thus building up a cash stockpile. Alright. So we still have a little bit more we still have to pay a little bit more than we earn right now. So, galaxy map sharing, and I'm going to give you guys also a ship of mine. Hell no. AI, stop drinking. Don't drink and do politics. Hell of a bad choice. So one thing that I noticed, though, what the AI is really good at is taking down those little base monsters as soon as your fleets are strong enough. Because I often lose track of which Gravilax or so lives at. And that's something the AI does pretty good. But warfare has been quite a miserable experience, to put into friendly words. So, am I actually able to get a colony ship over to Faris or not? Ooh, this planet is also very, very small. Is this actually worth it? Or is that planet just so small? So, where are you girls living at, actually? Ardalus. We've encountered our first Ardalus there? I find that hard to believe. Alright, this is a very, very good planet for the Saccharins. Good. I just wanted to know, sometimes independent colonies are sitting on terrible worlds. And, So, space girls, take my gifts. Because I want to do peaceful colonization. Not sure if that's going to work out, though. Sure thing. More luxury components are always good. Alright. Can't wait to get Dethanoni into a situation where it's actually gonna be worth owning it. Offer the Xenox Commonwealth a gift. Actually, I'll do that. A Moktaj God, a slot for a science station. Always build those. These bonuses apply even if you don't get get the entirety of the, even if you don't get the entire research output. The percentile bonuses are really important. Not only do they speed up your research, lots of later technologies are locked if you don't have enough percentile bonus on certain research branches. This is a pretty cool system, because that means you're never gonna be able to research stuff where you don't have enough bonuses at. This leads to specialized tech traits. I like that. It's a lot harder to be that filthy generalist who's able to out-tech everybody just by researching it by yourself. This is one thing I think this game does really, really good. I mean, the tech tree is extremely granular, and there's so many little things. It's quite overwhelming at first, but at the same time, I really like it. Now, how's our situation? Economically, we're actually not... I can't tell. I mean, it feels like we're developing ourselves quite good. And I'm allied with the wikis. That's okay for me. The Rumamul Union. Dang. More of these guys. So, you know what? We're going to go and go for alliances with these. Why not? We are weird human beings, okay? So, Nubra got some nice stuff here. And aren't we done yet with the Zulanas threats ever? Hey, man. Yay! We got a part of the efficient blasters tech. Every time your spies go doing their thing, you don't get the entire tech, though. You only get a part of the tech. Until you have stolen enough of the tech to have the entire tech. Or you can research these things faster by yourself, which is also pretty good. We're almost done with structured research. That's really, really good. Let's check out what's happening here. Oh, we're fighting a Vortikar. A Vortikar fleet, as it seems. So, how's my fleet strength? Did we lose a lot of ships lately? I don't think so. Alright, I feel like we're on a good way right now. I mean, I still think that I could have done a lot better if I only knew my way around better with the game when I started out, but that's okay. I mean, we all have to start out small, and I value this series for its learning content because, you know, this game is freaking complex. You can do a lot of cool things with it, but at the beginning you're just flailing like I'm here. And you're unable to raid those filthy space bugs. But obviously the space bugs don't dare to declare war on me anymore. Yeah, that's a fine thing. First contact with the Tican Corporation. The Tican end up pretty strong quite often, but neither of them have a strong economy this time. That's good. That's a good thing. Tican are extremely good at mining and building up economy in general, and therefore I'm quite often afraid of them because they don't exactly do a lot of war on their own, but they're extremely good at fortifying themselves and building up a fleet quite quickly because they get so much material, and they're also good at trading. So money and material, you know, that's just the combo you don't want to see. Alright, unknown system map. You know what? We're going to go for this. Oh boy. Invasion when able. Yeah, why not? Where you at, boys? Cheat. I wish that show me button would take you to the home world of these guys. It's so weird, you know, that I have to search for them. So there's another Ogdarian technocracy, but they are a lot less powerful than the other guys. Okay, so where? Oh, Cheat wants to join us. Where are you, cheaters? People of Cheat. Okay, that's good habitability, and it's out there. Sorry, guys, but no, you must be crazy. We're unable to reach you, friends. One day, maybe. One day, maybe. When we got a real big alliance with these dudes, maybe, but certainly not today. Okay, so we're done with the research project, and that marks, once I've built that thing, will mark the end of this episode, because I really feel like we made a huge step forward with that. Because I really, really like what's going on here so far. So, the Xenox Commonwealth has had a waged war against our Andu Democrats. Yeah, not my problem. Yeah, so structured research. That tech allows us to go for a new building. Can only build it once as far as I know. And it increases it gives you 10% tool research, but sadly we're too broke to afford that right now. Tragic. But we're gonna go for that next episode. So I thank you guys so much for watching. It's been my pleasure. Feel free to drop me your comments down below. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course, drop me a subscription if you like that. There's daily content, hundreds of videos on my channel. Go check them out if you liked it. You'll most likely find more there. Have a wonderful day, and see you soon.